watching a film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, family, crew, creeps and peeps, to part 3 of my childhood tapes. Starting off with a kind of a unknown, kind of forgotten about Richard Linklater movie. It's got a great cast. Got Suburbia, another one purchased from Video Library. I have Pink Floyd, The Wall. Oh yeah, Street Fighter, fantastically great bad movie. Includes surprise ending, not seen in U.S. theaters, so that's good. I saw it in theater, I remember. I was actually seeing that as my first saw the preview for Mortal Kombat. Widescreen edition, director's cut of Spawn. This movie gets a lot of hate, but it's actually... Ooh, look at that. I forgot that was in there. I think this came like that. I think it was wrapped like that. Maybe this was on the inside. Who knows? I'll have to look it up on eBay, see if I can find a sealed one. Get in there, baby. Still got my ticket stub to that. This is a later pickup from like a vintage, yeah, I think top of the sticker is a vintage stock. Slaughter, Linda Gray, David McCallum. Know nothing about this. It's just a random weird pickup. But I picked up before the VHS inspector, therefore it counts as my old collection. Platoon. This is the Vestron video release. The non-foil. Bless the one that I had. We have Friday the 13th, the final chapter, so I believe that it's part 4. Yeah, this is Joseph Zito one. Friday the 13th, part 3, 3D, with the beautiful Dana Kimmel. See how dusty these things are, man? These were inside a dresser drawer, closed, inside of a storage unit, but somehow the storage unit still got so much dust and blew into it that it got inside the drawers. Fade to Black, Dennis Christopher movie, Anchor Bay release. Apparently this was released in clamshell as well, so I need to track that down in my desire to collect all the Anchor Bay clamshells. The Deep, Robert Shaw, Jacqueline Bisset, Nick Nolte. Good movie. Daylight. I think the only reason I was interested in this is because I found out Danielle Harris was in it. For like 2 seconds. Yeah. Bruce Lee, Dragging the Cobra Collector's Edition. It isn't really a movie. It's just like a collection of like random videos and stuff like that of Bruce Lee. So, still cool though. Dragging the Bruce Lee Story. Saw this in theater. I still have the novelization, like the movie tie-in book. Big fan of this movie. Always wanted to own the Super Nintendo game. And I might actually, if I ever come across a CIB, complete in box version of the Super Nintendo game, I might actually buy it. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. That's what part 6. Nightmare on Elm Street 6. She's so cute. Whoever that chick is, I forget her name. Lisa Zane. Her eyeballs. And another one picked up vintage stock, sometimes in the 2010s, just randomly. Media release of Cardiac Arrest. Know nothing about it, never watched it, but it counts as pre-VHS inspector. Fantastic movie. Brain Scan. Love this movie. Such a good, weird, creepy, eerie vibe. Saw that chick. That chick was on some show my mom was watching. I forget what it was. Escape from New York. This is one of the later editions from the 90s, 98. I have an earlier one too. And then we have the Scream widescreen edition audio commentary. So this is the one that came inside the plastic case with another VHS of the actual movie widescreen. And then it had like the wraparound thing and whatever. The big collector's edition, which I dismantled unfortunately. We've seen one on the channel, but I ended up reselling it, but I still want to recollect it someday. So that's the movie with the audio commentary on VHS, which is such a weird thing. And now we're going to get into a big stack of clamshells. So to start off with this, we've seen before, it's the 2-tape limited edition orange tape set of Halloween. It used to have a little rubbery keychain in there that I've had my keys for years, where now it's just a black rubber piece, like all the actual printing of Michael Myers and stuff is rubbed off on it. So that's the real version I bought off the shelf. This is a bootleg version that a friend of mine got for me at a con in the early 2000s sometime, late 90s, I don't know. Saw one of these still sealed and packaged brand new on eBay for $1,400. It will not sell for that. So pretty much, I was gonna say almost all these but one, two, all but two are Anchor Bay releases. So we have the Director's Cut Edition, Dawn of the Dead. This was given to me by my friend Mike. I think he gave this to me like a couple months right before George Romero died. Because remember George Romero died, we actually watched this, like the VHS copy of it, back in 2017. Army of Darkness Collector's Edition, but it's the regular one because there is like Director's Cut Edition. Because when Anchor Bay did Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, they did like a regular edition and then a collector's edition of all three movies. So there's 2 trilogy sets, which I have those made in little trilogy bundles, shrink wrapped together, that I'm selling for the video archive at my work right now. But weirdly enough, oh, there's my Evil Dead 2. I never actually had the original, the special edition gold one of that one, or the special edition of 2. But I had the special edition of the original. So this is a Halloween H2O in a clear clamshell, because this is how you rented them from Hollywood Video. But there's also one in a black clamshell that collected at the same time, but that one's disappeared. As you can tell, this one has some water damage from when the basement flooded. But I think somehow I recollected one of these in a black clamshell, so I do have both again, but it doesn't count as part of pre whatever. Argento Collection Tenebrae, Anchor Bay. See, this is what I'm thinking about, because I know I have a Demons, and I have Demons 2, and I have Opera, part of the Argento Collection or the Bava Collection, and I don't know where they are either. So that's worrisome. Straw Dogs, Red Clamshell, Anchor Bay, one of my favorite films. The non-Anchor Bay, this is the Animal House Special Edition from Universal. The Evil Dead 2 Collector's Edition. Like I said, there was a special edition 2 with better artwork that I own currently, but it wasn't part of my childhood. Halloween 5, Anchor Bay Clamshell. Inferno Argento Collection Clamshell. And then this one I bought right off the shelf. Limited edition Evil Dead, the gray clamshell with the purple. Love that one. And then Halloween 4, Anchor Bay clamshell. And we're going to end it with the 30th anniversary edition, Night of the Living Dead. And I think this is the one that has, this is the one that has added footage. I don't recall. Or that is just the DVD. Oh yeah. Includes over 50 minutes of new footage, which it is what it is, guys. But yeah. But that is going to be the end to part 3. So, rocked out a lot of clamshells there. Might be a few hiding around somewhere else, but let me know in you guys' comments. Like I said, we'll see all these again in individual videos. Some we've seen before, but we'll see them in new ones. Hope you're enjoying. See you next time.